Okay, everyone. Hello and welcome to my new Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. This is only possible because you guys totally popped off, and after about a year of me doing this, a little more than a year of doing this, I reached 50 followers, and so as a way of saying thank you, I wanted to start a new Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda and Ocarina of Time. This is widely considered by a lot of people to be one of their favorite games, one of the best games ever made. I've personally never beaten it before. I've played it before. I've played most of it before, but I haven't actually finished it up, done my due diligence, and I'm glad to do it here now. When I first played it, I played it on the 3DS remake, and again, I didn't beat it, but when it came to displaying it to you guys, I wanted to do it in a way to which I could live stream it, so I had to break out the old Wii U. That's one reason why this took so long, is just setting up my old Wii U, getting it all up and ready to go. What time is it? Oh, it's 4 o'clock. Okay, it is currently New Year's Eve, and I realized that I had a habit of starting Zelda Let's Plays on New Year's Eve or on New Year's Day. You'll remember on New Year's Day last year I started Link to the Past, so you know, hopefully we'll be able to finish this before my break ends. That'd be really nice. Yeah, we want to be called Link in this game. You only have so many characters, and everyone's going to refer to you as whatever name you pick out here. Also, this music is phenomenal. I want to turn this up. I want to talk about this song real quick too, because pretty much my first Zelda game was not this game. It was I'm struggling to remember what it was. It was the Minish Cap. It was the Minish Cap, and I was like one of those 12-year-olds who was like totally against anything trying anything new, anything different, because I just made the assumption that it was lame. And I was just like, sure, I'm gonna try out. The only reason I played Minish Cap at all was because it came for free on my 3DS. And so I'm just like, fine, I'm gonna play this game, I'm gonna try it out. It's probably gonna be lame, I'm probably gonna hate it, but at least then I'll know I was right. And so I turned on the game, and this was the menu music, and like I instantly fell in love with this tune, and I'm just like, I'm never gonna forget this song, am I? And I never have. This is like, that was by far one of my greatest or like most vivid gaming memories, was hearing this song for the first time, and I'm just like, I already love this series. So I do want to spend a couple seconds just listening to it. Okay, we don't have to listen to it anymore. All right. We are Link. We're gonna open this file. This is how we're gonna start. In the vast, deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there's one boy who does not have a fairy. He sounds a little cold there, buddy. The presentation in this game is just so good. Uh-oh. There's Ganon. Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku tree. Thou dost sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm? Dude, everyone talks in like old, or like the Deku tree talks in like old-timey English. Is sort of cool. Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. He literally refers to me as the boy without a fairy. That's kinda harsh. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly, the fate of the forest. Nay, the world depends upon thee. Dude, but if I'm known as the boy without a fairy, and then I get a fairy, like, dude, he's literally taken all I have left. Like, when you're known as the kid without a fairy, the one kid without a fairy, like, and that's apparently our identity, and then you give me a fairy, like, sure, I'm now like a part of the community. I can now finally fulfill my dream of not being an outsider anymore, but like, you've stripped away my entire identity. Thanks, Deku Tree.
Hello, Link, wake up! The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up!
I don't know, I love doing the voices for all the characters and stuff.
Hey, come on! Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy?
Bruh. There's nothing wrong with wanting to get in a little sleep. I mean, who knows how early it is, you know? I mean, I woke up at like 10 o'clock, 10:30 today, so I can't judge. You finally
woke up! I'm Navi the Fairy! The great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you! The great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going, right now!
Alright, so we have to make our way to the great Deku Tree. Oh yeah, never mind. I'm gonna leave my comment for later. So we're in the Kokiri Forest. That's where we are. And then green-haired girl comes up to talk to us.
Yahoo! Hi, Link!
I don't know. I'm trying to make the girls' voices different from each other, but it's hard, okay? Because I have a deep man voice.
Wow, a fairy! Finally, a fairy came to you, Link! Wow, that's great news! I'm so happy for you! Now you're a true Kokiri, Link!
Wow, that's all I ever wanted in life.
Is that right? The great Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the great Deku Tree.
Okay, so that is Saria. Our one friend in Kokiri Forest. Yeah, oh. Everyone talks about how annoying Navi is with her little voice trying to be helpful. I personally, I don't know, I don't mind it that much yet. And we could talk to Navi with up on the right stick for me.
The great Deku Tree has summoned you. Please come with me.
I just made my mom's ringtone Navi's little,
Hey, listen.
so I don't know. Just cause.
Hey you, Mr. No Fairy. What's your business with the great Deku Tree?
See, I told you, Mr. No Fairy. That was my entire identity.
Without a fairy, you're not even a real man.
That right there is like top 10 video game lines to take out of context.
What? You got a fairy? Say what? The great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the great Mido?
Is it Mido or Mido? I don't know. I've always pronounced it Mido.
This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the great Deku Tree without both a sword and shield ready? What? You're right. I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Sheesh!
So he's not gonna let us through. He's not gonna let us through to the Great Deku Tree until we have a sword and a shield. So, you can buy a shield in the shop for, I think it's like 40 rupees, and I'm pretty sure that's the only way you can get the shield, but you have to find the sword, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do that in case you've never played this game. Basically, since I've never beaten this game, and since, you know, there's a lot of people out there who've probably never played this game, I'm gonna sort of commentate off the assumption that, you guys have never seen this before. Just so you know, I don't think y'all are like, I don't know. Don't think I'm belittling you or anything by explaining things that more experienced Zelda players probably already know. I'm just trying to be more, open to newcomers, I guess. Because who knows who's gonna be watching this, right? By the way, if you've never played a Zelda game before, this is a pretty good one to start out with. I think Breath of the Wild is probably a little bit more accessible, but you know, this is a great one to start off with too. So this sign teaches us about switch targeting with Z, and then we can release Z, press Z again, hold back and Z to cancel. Targeting and camera controls are by far the most jank aspect of this game, in my personal opinion, because normally the little yellow buttons with the arrows on it that you can see in the top right corner, normally in games like Mario 64 those would control the camera, but those can be mapped to different items. So this is changing your viewpoint with Z targeting. Hey Botch King, how's it going? Hope y'all are having a good New Year's Eve. Got any special plans or anything? That's a big boulder. Run. So the camera controls are a little bit weird if you're used to more modern games, because it's basically just like one button is target and then face the camera around behind you, and that's pretty much the only camera control I know of in this game. And we just got our Kokiri sword, so we can equip it in the subscreen. This is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice it before you really fight. We don't need no stinking practice. I'm already a master. And I would like to save, actually. Uh-oh. Big boulder. So yeah, I don't know. I actually thought I'd be hanging out with some friends tonight for New Year's, but someone in their family recently got sick, so I'm just like, well, good time to play some Zelda, you know. But how about you, Botch King? What are your plans for New Year's? Oh, no big plans? Nice. It's good to take a day and just sort of relax, you know? Yeah. Okay, so now that we have our sword, we only have 14 rupees, and we need 40. You can get rupees from doing all sorts of things. The rupees, by the way, are the little gem things we pick up. One of the fastest way to earn those 40 rupees is by walking into this guy's house and stealing his stuff, because that's what heroes do. It's always a good time for Zelda. That's right. So the green rupees are worth 1 rupee. The blue rupees are worth 5 rupees, and there are red ones out there, and those are worth 20. I'm not too sure whether this game has bigger rupees than that. Once we run into them, it'll tell us how much they're worth. But I'm pretty sure at this point in time, we can only hold up to 99 rupees. So a lot of the bigger rupees in this game probably aren't worth having right now, because we'll only be able to hold up to a value of 99 of them somehow. Don't ask me how that works. Like, if you pick up a rupee that's worth 200 rupees, seems to me as if you should be able to hold that 1 rupee that's worth 200, but apparently Link's just like, nah, I'm gonna cut off huge chunks of this so that I only have 99 in my wallet. I'm not sure why he does that. It's like the anti-Scrooge McDuck. Is the audio alright? Just in case it's not, because we had issues with that last time. Is it like out of sync? Is it too loud, too quiet? Where do I go from here? Oh, I'm gonna want to climb up. Or I could head into this house, see what they have for me to, peruse. Just some hearts. Nothing important. Just some hearts. Just chilling. I can climb up on this building, but I really don't want to. I really just want to make my way across this bridge, and I am kind of scared. Okay, good. The camera focused behind me. Oh, there's a blue rupee right here, and I want that. I don't want to talk to you. Well, fine, I will. I just fell off the ledge as I tried talking to her. That's just like me when I try talking to girls. Hee, you came up all the way up here? You're a real man. Why is everyone so obsessed with me being a real man? Look, isn't this view pretty? Change your viewpoint with up, so you can look around the forest. Gee, golly, what a great view. Actually, the last time I tried to do that, when I was practicing for this portion, when I pressed up to look around, it zoomed in straight on her face, and, you know, even though this game is graphically impressive for its time, the graphics by today's standards are pretty ugly. I'll just be real. Like, but you know, it's good for its time, and you have to appreciate it, from that lens, at least. Hey Link, look this way. Look over here with Z, and talk to me with A. Okay, you're not just gonna talk to me normally? Yes, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When a fairy flies near a person or thing, press Z to look it in that direction.
If you use Z targeting, you can talk to people from a distance, like we're doing now. When you have nothing that you can target, you can just press Z to look forward. Try it. I'm looking forward to that, to using that information. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Ha. Welcome. We're not gonna talk to the owner. Instead, we just want our shield. We got a Deku shield. Yay. Come on, press R to crouch and defend. If you press R while Z targeting, you can move while defending. No, I would not like to buy anything else. Okay. Equip. Sure, I'll save. Why not? Okay. Let me try what they were talking about with the... Oh, so that's how you do it. I was trying to do it like this, holding... Oh, that's weird. I'm suddenly able to do it now. I tried doing that before with the moving while defending, and it just didn't work for me last time. I'm not sure why, but yeah. Okay, speak, Mido, or Mido, or whatever you're called. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. Eh? What's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief! Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the Great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree, huh? Grumble, grumble. So yeah, this guy's jealous of us because Saria likes us. Or at least is good friends with us, I don't know. I think historically, IRL, I've never been able to tell the difference. But anyway, we got a Deku stick. And we can equip that to whichever directional button we like in the top right. We can carry up to 10 sticks, but don't waste them. Okay, I forget what these guys are called, but thankfully Navi has my back. We just need a target and press up. This guy is called a Deku Baba. Though it looks withered, it will hurt you if you touch it. Okay, good to know. You just gotta give it sort of like a sideways slash across its neck, and it'll just sort of cut off its little plant bulbous head. And then, yeah, kill him in one shot, and you get a Deku stick. Great Deku Tree, I'm back. Lucy, I'm home.
Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Great Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it.
You just called me sensitive.
Verily, thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task?
You could say yes or no. I wonder what happens if you say no.
Perhaps you do not yet have the confidence in your abilities. Return to the Kokiri Forest to learn the skills of combat. When thou art ready, return here and speak with me by using Z.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Yes, we have enough courage.
Then enter, brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, use up to listen well to her words of wisdom.
I just realized I sort of had a missed opportunity there to give the Great Deku Tree a Yoda voice, but I don't know if you guys would have appreciated that very much. So this is inside the Deku Tree. Kind of disgusting, but we don't judge. We got more Deku Babas or whatever they're called. And we got a Deku Nut. Okay then. Uh-oh. What does Navi want to say?
Look, Link, you can see down below this web using up.
Okay, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, Navi. Okay, so I think the way you kill these guys determines what you get from them, whether it's a Deku Nut or a Deku Stick. And if we do look down here, Navi is right, we can find that there's stuff down there. But we can't access that yet, because we're not heavy enough to break through that web. Almost seems like we're gonna, I don't know, somehow be able to do that later. But that's the mark of good game design in a way, is hinting where you want to go, where you want the player to go, making the player want to go down there too, and then later giving them the ability to do that. I feel like that's the way you make somebody want to do that, and also tempting them with a nice item pick-me-up. And we notice the web bob up and down, so I guess sort of what that's meant to do is sort of tip off to the player that, like, hey, you can climb really high here. I think that if you jump down from really high, you might be able to get down there. And I think that's really cool. I don't know. I think especially for the time, I don't know how rare it was to have games with environments that could interact like that, but Navi's trying to tell us something.
Look at this wall. The vines growing on it might give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb on it, Link.
And there's monsters here. These are called Skull Wallatula. Be careful not to touch it. Okay, do we have anything equipped to fight these guys? That's a big no. But you know, we're just gonna not worry about it. We're just gonna ignore those guys for now. And we're gonna see what's in the chest, because we can't reach that far. Oh, we got the dungeon map. Nice. Blue chambers are places we've already visited. Blah, blah, blah. I didn't read the rest. Okay then.
Listen! You can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the blue icon at the top of the screen.
It says return. So it's just like the blue action icon says stop talking, Navi. Okay, this guy is a Deku Scrub.
It will hide in the grass if you get close to it. Bounce these nuts off. Bounce the nuts it spits back at it.
Okay. Very cool. So we bounce the nuts back at it with our shield. And then we'll chase it down.
Ow.
I'm trying to think of a voice I could give it. Ow, ow, ow. Forgive me, master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold the stick forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work, though, if the cliff is really, really high. Well, try it if you are feeling bored. Oh no, I just felt like throwing in a couple extra laughs with that voice. It's part of the reason why I find it so fun to imitate Wario's voice. Now, I know that's a weird thing to just come out and say, but like I like imitating Wario's voice just because like his voice whenever he laughs is just so funny. But anyway, we got the fairy slingshot, and we can equip that too. Hold C. Okay. So when I first got this game on the Wii U a couple weeks ago, the first thing I tried to do was try to map those yellow buttons off of this right stick here, because I knew it would be a pain in the rear end to try to get the items to work. But you know, apparently you can't map things off of the right stick, so that's a real shame. Okay, I did sort of figure out how I want my items stacked. Okay. Yup. That's how I want this to go. And so you see that our slingshot also runs on ammo. But I guess, like, I was discrediting the camera system earlier, but I think the addition of Navi really helps salvage the camera system, sort of like, or like how players think of the camera. Like in Mario 64, Locky 2 was pretty much like, since that was pretty much most people's first 3D game, they needed something to help symbolize like the camera so that players could more easily understand it, because that's a hard concept to try to explain to children, especially like their first time playing a game like that. So I feel like the introduction of Locky 2 as the camera in Mario 64 and Navi is sort of like a way to control the camera in this game, Ocarina of Time. I feel like that's a great system of helping new players to understand how to move the camera in relation to their character. And I feel like in this game too, camera movement can be pretty important in battle, and I think the developers knew that. So by having a way to like explain to kids, like having both sort of like an auto lock on and like a way to choose which enemy to lock onto really saves people a lot of hassle. A lot of newer players the hassle of trying to figure out how to turn their camera in relation to what they want, especially since it's mapped to a button instead of a stick. I don't know. I feel like I'm just now, like as I'm talking, getting a sort of new appreciation for the camera controls in this game, because in all honesty, I do wish this game had some form of like free range camera, because I'm used to games like that, you know. Oh snap. And I'm used to games like your Marios that have like free range camera, but this is a really good way to help introduce kids who may be struggling with the camera system, help them get better at that, or help fine-tune it rather, so that they don't have to necessarily get better at that. Oh no, that was lucky. This is a gold Skulltula that we fought, and that's a gold Skulltula token. We got a token proving we destroyed it. I believe there are 100 gold Skulltula tokens in this game. By defeating a certain number of gold Skulltulas and getting their gold Skulltula tokens, we can get rewards. I'm not really sure what those rewards actually are, so I'm not gonna say what I think they are, because I'm probably gonna be wrong. Actually, we'll save this for later. How do I return? Okay. Okay, so this is a timed platforming thing. Link will automatically jump in the direction you walk off a ledge with. Okay, that was close. Glad we made it across. Boy, that wasn't nearly as difficult as the first timed section in Wind Waker. I played that for the first time, and that dumb like section with in the ship with the platforming, and it was like timed and stuff. That was so awful my first time doing that. Like, that was a pretty big sort of like beginner's trap in my opinion. because I was not new to gaming when I first played that, but I did not know, or I was not able to get past that area for the longest time. I feel like I spent like about an hour on attempts at that, but I guess in order to get into Ganon's fortress in that game, you need to be able to do that. Look at me talk about other Zelda games while I'm playing this one. It's just like me when I'm eating. I can't help but talk about other food. So we jump down from the tall height, and we're finally able to break through that one web area. And into some water, which is nice. That didn't have to be water. They could always just let me fall down and break my legs, but I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad they didn't. So that annoying sound indicates that there's probably gold Skulltula. If Navi could, you know, target that gold Skulltula, that'd be nice. Oh, we got Deku Seeds. That's ammo for our little pea shooter, our slingshot. You know what? I'm just gonna no scope this guy. I wish there was an aiming radical in this game. Or an aiming reticle. Come on. Are you serious? I pressed the wrong button again. Okay. It's hard when it's a stick and not a button to really be able to think, oh yeah, I'm supposed to press down on this right stick on my Wii U. And that activates the thing, but that's not how it initially was. I wonder if I can jump and get that gold Skulltula with like a jump attack. It's probably gonna end up hurting me, but I don't really care. Uh-oh. I should have cared a little bit more. Okay. Position myself. Oh, that was immensely disappointing. Okay, I'm gonna stop being a dunce and just get it done. 1, 2, buckle my shoe, you're dead. Okay. Third gold Skulltula token. Dang, they just hand these out all over the place in this dungeon. I've never collected many of the gold Skulltula tokens before, even when I got really close to beating this game. I just always thought I could pretty much live without it. So I'm not gonna go out of my way to like 100% the game, try to get all the heart pieces or anything. We're just gonna try to get to the end, rescue Zelda, that sort of thing. Look at me spoiling that Zelda gets kidnapped in this game. That's a shocker. But I guess if it's your first time playing a Zelda game, this would be a bit of a shock. By the way, our name is Link. It's not Zelda. Zelda is the princess who appears in these games. Okay, here's another Deku scrub we gotta hit.
Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order.
He's teaching us how to punish his brothers. Yeah. Cool.
The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. You think I'm a traitor?
Kinda. I don't know where the Deku scrub disappeared off to, but we're just gonna break the grass, get some money. Aim for the eye. And open the door. Oh, snap. I forgot about this. After you get into the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. I bet there are some interesting things underwater. Yeah, so we can only hold our breath for a certain amount of time after diving. See that counter with the blue sphere? Okay, so that lowered the water temporarily. And we have to cross in a limited amount of time. We can duck with the shield button. Run off. Uh-oh. There's a Skulltula. Oh, shoot. Got him. I like the spin attack. It looks a little shrimpy now, but it'll become much stronger later on. Stand next to this block and grab hold of it with A. While holding A, you can push or pull it. You stand next to the block and press A while, yeah, you can climb on top of it. This is a good distinction because when I first played this game, I had a hard time understanding when I was grabbing it and when I was gonna climb onto it, because those both like are roughly the same controls. So by paying attention to the blue dot in the upper right hand corner, like it will list what action you will do at that time. So like that was grab, now we're able to climb. Okay, it said attack then, but you know. More enemies to fight. Come on, stop looking the wrong way, buddy. Focus, please. Come on, Link. Okay. Dude, I'm doing like the world's tiniest thrusts. Sword thrusts. Okay. I wasn't getting anywhere towards that other guy. I was moving so slow. Okay, what does Navi want to say? Okay. Oh. We have to... Okay, so this is... Yeah, we use the Deku Stick, light it on fire. Oh, I'm pretty sure these guys perpetually respawn so that you can always have access to Deku Sticks, which is nice of them. Okay. There's another Skulltula. Uh-oh. Back away. Cause that guy has a way bigger hitbox than I thought, and if you hit the side of it that is protected by the skull, you uh-oh. What even is that? That's a Goma larva. Look out when it gets ready to pounce. Okay. I'm pretty sure these guys can only be attacked by hitting them in the eye. Don't listen to anything I say. Okay. But that's another thing that Navi aiming is good for, because it's sort of like an auto aim. Okay. With the slingshot. Uh-oh. We're gonna want to burn down that web for some reason. Is there anything else we want to burn down? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Come here. Aw. So yeah, if you don't get, our stick will eventually, burn away from the fire. Because this game likes to add lots of little details, I guess. Can I put my stick up before it burns? Thank you. I think this is a bombable wall, but because we don't have bombs, we can't access this right now. That's a shame. But yeah. Those like little crawl spaces, those seem like so like claustrophobic. Uh-oh. Don't take damage from the plant a second time. Got him. So yeah, you can do all sorts of sword strikes. If I had read the sign from earlier, I would have learned how to do all that, but I pretty much already know how to do that. If you play the game for yourself, basically there's like, one of the big things you need to learn is that like, I think if you stand still, you'll do like a little horizontal slash. If you like press forward, and spam B, you get like a little thrust. And then if you like hold Z to target and then press A while you have the sword equipped, you'll do like a jump attack. The jump attack can be pretty critical sometimes, but we just got the block so that now we can get across. Why do we need to get across? I mean, I want the web. I know that. Is there a way we can... Okay, we just roll. Okay. Good thing there was water underneath there. I was getting really concerned that there would just be nothing. Uh-oh. Need a shield. And remember the order that one guy told us? It's 2, 1, 3. 23 is number 1, so we hit the one in the middle. Then we hit the one on the right, because that's number 3. Right? And then we hit this. I wonder if the hint he gives is any different in the Japanese version, because I wonder if they'll have a distinction between... Uh-oh. Are you serious? Okay. Okay. I wonder if that tip for like defeating the guys is different in the Japanese version, because I don't think they read left to right, they read right to left. So I wonder if they swapped the order of 1 and 3 there. I don't know. Anyway.
How did you know our little secret? How irritating. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you.
Okay.
In order to administer the coup de grace from Queen Goma,
I probably butchered that phrase, didn't I? Oh well.
Strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm so frustrated that our enemy has managed to make it past us that I'm gonna reveal another huge secret to our enemy because I'm just that annoyed. I guess it's sort of like how soap operas work, like how the best friend or whatever like reveals the big secret because like they're irritated or like traumatized or something. So, there's something in this room, but not really sure what. Well, that qualifies as something, I guess. So, this is the parasitic armored arachnid, Goma. And, let's see if Navi has any tips for us. Goma.
It's one of the parasitic monsters inside the Deku Tree. Its eye is vulnerable when it's red.
Uh-oh. So, so we can stun it with our, I don't think that Goma is initially, like, I don't know. I don't think you can initially damage Goma with your sword, so you'll have to use the slingshot and aim for its eye. But after Goma is stunned, then I think you can... Uh-oh. Then I think you can do whatever you want with, like, attack Goma however you like once it's stunned. Oh, brother. Okay. Are you serious? Oh, no. Okay, so when the eye is red, that's when you can attack with the slingshot, and then once it's stunned, that's when you can attack with the sword. I think that's how it works. But either way, that's how I'm taking this guy down. I wonder, no, I think you have to attack whatever little underlings it gives us. Whoa. Okay. Attack you, attack you, attack you. Uh-oh. That was a little... Uh-oh. 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 There we go. Uh-oh. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. There's not really that much to talk about during this boss fight, because, I mean, 50% of it is just waiting. But it's a good first boss, because it helps get you familiar with the controls and stuff, and that's how you make a good game, right? Is you try to make obstacles that help the player get better. Uh-oh. I can attack you now. Move in for the kill. Yes, I was fairly confident that, like, the third time you go in and, like, attack it all out, you'd be able to kill it, because typically that's how bosses like this work in Nintendo games, to where it's like, okay, you figure out what to do the first time, the second time it gets a little bit harder, the third time is like a little, like, frenzy mode or whatever, and then after that third phase, it's done. So we just got the heart container. Your maximum life energy is increased by 1 heart. Your life energy will be totally filled. Okay, so we have 4 hearts now instead of just 3, which is good, because when we take damage, you know, our hearts start to chip away. When we run out of hearts, it's game over. In case you don't know how that works. But yeah.
Well done.
How'd my voice for the Deku Tree go? I don't know.
Well done, Link.
Oh no. This is gonna be sad. He's still just there with his mouth open.
Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now, I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen?
I really want to figure out what happens if I press no here, but I'm just gonna say yes, just cause I want to have the lore here.
Now, listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me.
This is important, by the way, for story purposes. Also, I love the presentation, this cutscene. So dramatic with the fire. Reminds me of, like, Lord of the Rings.
This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerer's powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods.
This is also really important.
Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. Faori, the goddess of courage.
Anyway. They each did a fighter plane trick. They did a barrel roll. There's a bunch of rocks.
Din. With her strong, flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth.
Nehru
poured her wisdom into the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world.
That looks like sky to me.
Faori, with her rich soul, produced all life forms which would uphold the law.
Oh, so it was like a moral law. Not like the laws of physics or laws of nature or whatever.
The 3 great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens. And golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence. And the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm.
Ooh woo. I just ruined it by saying ooh woo.
thou must never allow the forest or the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power.
Get it? Because it's a tree. He sapped his... Never mind.
Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Link, go now to Hyrule Castle. There, thou will surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast that curse upon me.
Dude, look at how, like, everything is green around me now. Also, that graphical effect was really cool for the time. You got the Kokiri's Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the Deku Tree.
The future depends upon thee, Link. Thou art courageous. Navi the fairy, help Link to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye.
That was an eerie noise.
Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Link. Goodbye, Great Deku Tree.
Link just hightails it out of there. So I was sad, but you know how in every Disney story, like, the parents have to die, or the parents of the main character have to die somehow. This is sort of like that, except Link's parents are also dead, but that'll come later. We don't figure out who's Link's real parents are, I don't think. I think this game explains that. Otherwise, I'll explain it to you guys later.
Hey, Link, what did you do? The Great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. Well, excuse me, Mido.
Alright. Well, now that we've... I was about to say, now that we've killed the Great Deku Tree. Now that the Great Deku Tree is dead, he told us his last wish was for us to go to Hyrule Castle. Hyrule Castle is outside the Kokiri Forest, so... Forest folk shall not leave these woods. Well, I think the Great Deku Tree explained earlier that Link isn't actually a Kokiri. He actually is a Hylian, and that's why he didn't have a fairy, and that's why the Kokiri are a bunch of children who don't age, and they live in the Lost Woods, specifically in Kokiri Forest, and I'm gonna explain that after this cutscene, because yeah.
Oh, you're leaving.
I know that's not the voice I had for it earlier, but I don't know.
I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Link. Because you are different from me and my friends.
This is where it explains it.
But that's okay, because we'll be friends forever, won't we? I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it.
You received the Fairy Ocarina. This is a memento from Saria. On the select item subscreen, you can select blah 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 blah. You can play different notes with A and the 4 directional C buttons, and press B to quit playing or start playing your song over again.
When you play my ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit.
No, we won't. No, we won't. We just awkwardly leave. Dude, that's so relatable. I never know how to leave a conversation. That's why people have to kick me out of their house. Maybe that was oversharing, but I'm kidding, by the way. So this is Hyrule Field. Talk about another song that's just really good, especially when the sun comes up and like the transition into it is so nice. But by the way, because I did say we would explain the differences between Link and the other Kokiris, the Lost Woods, which is what we were in before, or the Kokiri Forest is part of the Lost Woods, and the Kokiris aren't supposed to leave the Kokiri Forest, because that's where they are, and the Great Deku Tree protects them from evil things. But usually what ends up happening is that when people who aren't Kokiri enter the Lost Woods, they're supposed to be like eternally lost in that woods forever. And if they stay lost in that woods for long enough, they're supposed to turn into monsters. I think adults turn into Stalfos, maybe? I'm not sure. But kids turn into Skull Kids, and we'll be seeing more of them later on in the game. But for now, we need to make it to Hyrule Castle.
Hoot! Link, look up here. It appears...
Wait, that's not the voice I want.
It appears as if the time has finally come for you to start your adventure. You will encounter many hardships ahead. That is your fate. Don't feel discouraged, even during the toughest times. Go straight this way, and you will see Hyrule Castle. You will meet a princess there. If you are lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map. The areas you have explored will be shown on the map. Press Start to enter the subscreens and Z or R to find the map. On the map subscreen, you will also see a flashing dot showing you which way you should go next. Did you get all that?
I strongly, even though this is really helpful, I strongly dislike that it starts you off selecting no as your default answer. And speedrunners probably don't like that either, because like you're just trying to mash A through this guy's dialogue. If you accidentally mash A and press no, you have to go through all that dialogue again. Instead, you have to press down and say yes.
Alright then, I'll see you around. Hoo-too-too-too.
So long, owl. That owl's name is Kapora Gabora, and he is known by the Zelda community for being like really annoying, for his like really long and irritating rambles. Sort of like Navi in a way, except whereas Navis are shorter but more frequent. Kapora Gaboras, which is the name of the owl, again, in case I didn't say before, Kapora Gaboras is a little, like, they're less frequent, but they're very long. And, you know, there's the whole annoying thing where if you press no, you have to go through the whole thing again, which is very frustrating. So this is Hyrule Field, and at night, since I dilly-dallied in my explanation to you guys of how Link differs from the Kokiri, or more about the Kokiri, I guess, it turned from day to night. I think this was one of the first N64 games to really have this day-night feature, and at night these little monsters appear, and at night the gateway to Hyrule Castle is closed off. So we basically just have to turn around and wait for it to be day, and I want to shut up because the music when it turns day is really good. Oh, okay. Does the music start? Does the music start? Okay, and then it transitions into the main Hyrule theme. Sorry, I just had to shut up during that part because I think the transition there is really nice. Also, yeah, if you walk along the chains and jump off the right or to the left or towards the center, you can get like 40 rupees that way. That's really cool. It's a great way to make money. There's a knight out here.
Welcome to Hyrule Castle Town. It's a peaceful, prosperous town.
Wow. In here, it's just a room full of pots and this one knight guy. So, yeah, Zelda games, especially since Link's Awakening or Link to the Past, are known for, Link's desire, the player's desire, to just break tons of pots, whether it's by, like, picking them up, and throwing them against walls, or just by slashing them with your sword. The reason Zelda players love to do that is not just because it clears out a room and we are able to do that, just cause mayhem and destruction, but also because it gives us rupees and hearts and all sorts of cool things. So, like, yeah, sorry we smashed, I don't know, someone's urn or whatever, but dude, there was money inside and we had to steal that money even though it probably belonged to someone else, like a real hero would. Okay.
Man, I am so bored. Things would be more interesting if there were more troubles in the world.
Hey, that's just between you and me, okay? Anyway, maybe we can let off some steam by standing near the jar and blah blah blah. He even teaches you how to destroy things. This guy is trouble. Or that knight guy. He's trouble. Hopefully I'll come back to this room later on in the game because we sort of want to remember him because he's a part of a Zelda theory. But for now, on to Hyrule Castle Town. Hyrule Castle Town is pretty busy. There's a lot of different things you can do in Hyrule Castle Town. And there's a lot of like cool people around here that you can talk to. And there's some buildings we can go to. I always found this interesting and uncomfortable. I'm pretty sure the King of Hyrule is supposed to be pretty old. I don't know, you never really get to see him. That's just disturbing, but you know, it's disturbing in a fun way that for the kids game. And I can't believe that sequence of words just came out of my mouth, but you know. If you talk to this girl, this is one of the important things you have to do in the village.
Hey, your clothes, they're different. You're not from around here, are you? Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest. My name is Malon. My dad owns Lon Lon Ranch. Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk, and he hasn't come back yet.
So, you're gonna want to remember Malon. She's pretty important. Which way to Hyrule Castle, though? I honestly forget. I think it's this way. Oh, because you can see the castle in the top. Yeah. Hyrule Castle. Thanks for letting me know, bud. So there's Kapora Gabor again.
Hey, Link, this way. The princess is inside the castle, just ahead. Be careful not to get caught by the guards. Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoot. On this ground, time flows normally, but time stands still while you are in Lon Lon Ranch or in a town. If you want time to pass normally, you'll need to leave town. Well, well, which way are you going to go now, Hoo-too-too? You want to hear what I said again?
No! See, that's the thing with this guy. He, like, automatically, just straight default, just like, do you want me to say what I said again? But it always presents itself in a different way to where it's just like, no, it's like he's trying to trick you. So, see, he even says, "Hoo, you're a smart kid. Good luck then. Hoo hoo hoo. You failed to fall for my deceptions a single time. Good job, young chap."
Better luck next time, me. I will be even more deceitful the next time, I assure you.
I guess that's Nintendo's little trap, just to make sure you were actually paying attention. Speedrunners hate him, though.
So you want to see Princess Zelda, eh? You probably heard all about her in town and decided to meet her. Well, go home. Get out of here. The princess would never grant an audience to the likes of you.
Alright. So, as usual, the adults won't let us do what we need to do. So we're gonna need to be a kid and be deceitful. Not that I encourage that by any means. I feel like I was actually pretty, like, well-behaved growing up. But Zelda games sort of discouraged, you know, or they sort of like, I don't know, some things in these games sort of are like based off of how naughty younger kids can be. And we got caught by another guard.
Hey you, stop! You, kid, over there!
And if we get caught by a knight, we have to walk all the way back. And he damages us! I'm saving. I ain't dying to a knight. And time for me to reveal once again that I am in fact playing on a Wii U. I'm gonna use save states every once in a while. Sorry guys, guess I'm kicked out of the cool kids club for gamers. But you know, here's Melon again.
Are you going to the castle, fairy boy? Would you mind finding my dad? He must have fallen asleep somewhere around the castle. What a thing for an adult to do, teehee. Oh yeah, if you'll look for him, I'll give this to you. I've been incubating this egg very carefully, teehee.
You got a weird egg. Feels like there's something moving inside. Oh joy. Oh joy. Set the egg to the blah 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 to incubate it. My dad is really troublesome for an adult, isn't he? Her dad is really troublesome for an adult and really lazy. Navi was talking about how lazy we were. Just wait until you encounter this guy. Just wait until I climb up this dumb vine. Okay, so we're gonna want to avoid the guards. We're gonna want to avoid the guards. We're gonna want to avoid the guards. We're gonna want to climb down that hole carefully. Okay. What's over here? I'm curious. I forget. Dead end. Oh shoot. How do we? Secret agent! Oh shoot. Maybe there's something over here. Oh wow, you can hear the Lon Ranch song from here. That's a pretty neat detail. Where to jump down, I guess. Okay, so we've officially snuck past the guards. Dude. No! Oh, okay. Are there any guards around here? I sincerely hope not. Oh, okay. So, here's Marlon's dad, and I wish I had... Never mind. Mumble, mumble, mumble. Welcome, our ranch is so fun. Welcome, our ranch is so fun. Come and look around. So, I guess we should take a look at Marlon's dad for a minute. Because, even though this is kind of creepy and I can't focus, Look, a chicken hatch from the egg you were incubating. It's the miracle of life. Okay. So, if we take a look at Marlon's dad, he might remind you of another famous Nintendo character, which would be Mario. And I want you to pay attention to the little necklace he's wearing. Because if I can get a close enough look at it, it looks like Bowser from Mario. This is far from the only Mario reference in this game. Or at least I am aware of at least one more. So I shouldn't say it's far from the only one, but we pull out the chicken and it wakes him up. What in tarnation? I don't know. I feel like the Mario accent's a little too much and it doesn't seem natural. I'm gonna give him sort of like a gruffer voice. Can a person get a little shut-eye around here? Hello, and who might you be? Yup, I'm Talon, the owner of Lon Lon Ranch. I went to the castle to deliver some milk, but I sat down here to rest and I guess I fell asleep. What? Malon was looking for me. I'm gonna catch it from her now. I messed up bad leaving Malon behind to wait for me. She's really gonna let me have it. Dude, when you're scared of your own daughter... I mean, I guess he doesn't have a fairy, so he can't be a real man, but that's how you know. Because of the Lon Lon Ranch crates here, that actually might be more to our benefit than we initially thought. If I can center my camera... No. Okay. We can pull these boxes and help us get into Hyrule Castle. I don't think there's anything in that door ahead of us, but that doesn't necessarily matter since that's not really where we want to go anyway. Where we want to go is through the sewer. This is not the first Zelda game where you have to enter Hyrule Castle through the sewer. And I don't necessarily even think it's the last Zelda game to have that happen. Well, apparently that's just something the game developers think is cool. I don't know. These are the same people who made Mario a plumber. So, I don't know. It's kind of weird too. Even when I'm playing Zelda, I can't stop talking about Mario stuff. Anyway, we jump across, enter the sewer, or the little, whatever, the water drain gate. Okay, so at first when I saw how clean the water was, I was just like, maybe it's not a sewer. But the way it's coming out of the castle, I'm just like, yeah, that's probably a sewage system. We can't enter this door either, in case you were wondering. And this is Secret Agent Link Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. We gotta sneak our way past these guards, lest we get caught, and have to start all the way over. If you're feeling bold, you can go for these rupees here. But even though Link is supposed to be the most courageous person in all of Hyrule, I don't know, we're almost at maximum wallet capacity anyway. So that's gonna be a big no from me. You just have to walk carefully along this edge here, careful not to fall off. Okay. I'm very worried about this section, because I don't want to start over. Makes sense, right? I feel like these guys are a little out of sync. That can sometimes happen when there's 2 or more knights in an area because of how loading works. But they're supposed to be a little bit more evenly spaced out than this. But you know, I won't complain. Makes it easier for me. So yeah, you have to watch these guys' patterns, make sure you stay out of their line of sight, which is admittedly not... Like, they can see from pretty far. You just basically have to make sure that you're not standing, like, directly in front of them. Oh shoot. 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 That was worrisome. But it's over. And this is the castle courtyard, where Zelda is. But there's some interesting things you can do in the meantime. Sure, I guess I can save. I didn't necessarily mean to do that. Okay, the chicken doesn't do anything. Good to know. Let me place Ocarina here. So this is another Mario reference in this game. If I look up. So you can notice various pictures of Mario and his friends in the castle window. There's Mario. In the middle there's Peach. And off to the left, there's Yoshi. If I can get a better look. Yep, there's Peach and Yoshi. And then over to the left of Mario, I believe there's Bowser. Yep, there's Bowser. And then there's something else we can do on the other side. We are to shoot something. The window.
Hey you, don't cause any trouble.
He'll throw a bomb at us. I guess we did try to break a window in the castle. That's pretty serious. But wow, that was pretty bold. Not gonna lie. So, speaking of people looking in windows, though, here's Zelda.
Who are you? How did you get past the guards? Oh, what's that? Is that a fairy? Then are you from the forest? Then you wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, would you? That green and shining stone? Do you have it?
We could lie and say no, but we're just gonna say yes and just let it happen.
Just as I thought. I had a dream. In the dream, dark storm clouds were billowing over the land of Hyrule. But suddenly, a ray of light shot out of the forest, parted the clouds, and lit up the ground. The light turned into a figure holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. I know that this is a prophecy that someone will come from the forest. Yes, I thought you might be the one. Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away with my story and didn't even properly introduce myself. I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule.
This is the Zelda that the series is named after. This is a Zelda that the series is named after. I'll explain that later too, I guess, if I have time.
What is your name?
Also, Link, like, I don't know, like, a huge thing of these games is that, like, the protagonist doesn't talk, so it's always just inferred that we talk. We don't actually have written dialogue.
Link. Strange. It sounds somehow familiar. Okay then, Link. I'm going to tell you the secret of the sacred realm that has been passed down by the royal family of Hyrule. Please keep this as a secret from everyone.
Okay.
The legend goes like this.
I hope that with Zelda's lore dialogue, I don't have to do a whole lot of explaining.
The three goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule.
Guess I should explain the Triforce. Anyway.
Power to grant the wish of the one who holds the Triforce in his hands.
That's why the Triforce is important, or part of why Triforce is important.
If someone with a righteous heart makes a wish, it will lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity. If someone with an evil mind has his wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. This is what has been told. So, the ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from evil ones. That's right. The Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the sacred realm from our world. But the entrance is sealed with a stone wall called the Door of Time. And in order to open the door, it is said that you need to collect 3 spiritual stones. And another thing you need is the treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend. The Ocarina of Time. Did you understand well the story I just told you?
See, this is how the Kapora Gabora dialogue boxes should work. The default answer is yes.
That's great. I forgot to tell you. I was spying through this window just now. In the other element from my dream, the dark clouds, I believe they symbolize that man in there. Will you look through the window at him?
Sure, why not, kid?
That's the guy from the desert. Shh. Can you see the man with the evil eyes? That is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. They hail from the town far to the west, or from the desert far to the west. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I am sure he is not sincere. The dark clouds that covered Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man.
'Cause he has green skin like Shrek.
What happened? Did he see you? Don't worry. He doesn't have any idea what we're planning. Yet. Yes. I told my father about my dream. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy. But I can sense that man's evil intentions. What Ganondorf is after must be nothing less than the Triforce of the Sacred Realm. I think this is the first time Ganondorf is mentioned by name in this game. He is mentioned in A Link to the Past. He's the thief that tries to wander, or that does go into the Sacred Realm, but that... Oh, I want to get into that so badly since I literally just... We'll get to that later. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it. And he wants to conquer Hyrule. No, the entire world. Link, now, we are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Please.
We can choose. I don't believe you. That's so harsh.
Thank you.
The camera work is really nice in this cutscene.
I'm afraid. I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule. He has such terrifying power. But it's fortunate that you have come. We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. He shall not have it. You go and find the other 2 spiritual stones. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does, and then defeat him. One more thing. Take this letter. I'm sure it will be helpful to you.
You received Zelda's letter. Wow, this has an autograph. This letter has Princess Zelda's autograph. Yeah, and we can use it on the select subscreen. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so
my attendant will guide you out of the castle. Don't be afraid to talk to her.
Okay, so this song is a famous Zelda song. It's Zelda's lullaby. We'll become a lot more familiar with the song as the game progresses. But yeah, now we have our goal. We are to find the 3 spiritual stones, and along with Zelda, beat Ganon to finding the Triforce. That was a weird way of ending that sentence, or weird intonation, or whatever. This is Zelda's bodyguard. I am Impa of the Sheikahs. I'm responsible for protecting Princess Zelda
Everything is exactly as the princess foretold. You are a courageous boy. You are heading out on a big, new adventure, aren't you? My role in the princess's dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forest. This is an ancient melody passed down by the royal family. I have played this song for Princess Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was a baby. There is a mysterious power in these notes. Now listen carefully. So left, up, right, left, up, right. This is gonna be so hard with a stick. Okay, sorry if it's a little slow. When it's just button controls, I can just mash my way through that song. But like, that's Zelda's lullaby. And this song contains magical powers. Somehow. So, with it, we can do a lot of cool things, admittedly. But yeah, we've learned Zelda's lullaby. If the castle soldiers find you, there will be trouble. Let me lead you out of the castle. Yeah, we want to make them believe they're good at their job. Who knows, the next time we'll have to sneak back in, even though I have an autograph from Zelda. You brave lad, we must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. Take a good look at that mountain. That is Death Mountain, home of the Gorons. They hold the spiritual stone of fire. At the foot of Death Mountain, you will find my village, Kakariko. That is where I was born and raised. You should talk to some of the villagers there before you go up to Death Mountain. The song I just taught you has some mysterious power. Only royal family members are allowed to learn this song. I think she wants us to date Zelda, but... yeah. Remember, it will help to prove your connection with the royal family. The princess is waiting for you to return to the castle with the stones. Alright, we're counting on you. That was a weird wind up. She just went like... oh no, I didn't want to hit my mic. Okay, Hyrule Field. We're off to Death Mountain. Now, Death Mountain in the original Legend of Zelda was where the final boss was. So this... in a previous Zelda game, this was Ganon's hideout. But I guess... since I haven't mentioned it before, there is a Zelda timeline, and this game actually takes place before the first Zelda game. But again, I'll get to that later. This is Kakariko Village, and another really iconic song. Let's talk to the soldier. Ding dong, I'm a clock soldier of Kakariko. The current time is 1506, so that's 306. Hello there, son. Zelda's attendant. Hello there, son. Zelda's attendant, the great Impa, opened this village to the common people. We have only a small population now, but someday this place will be as lively as Hyrule Castle Town. Oh yes, it will. Climb up the stairs at the north end of the village to find the trail that leads up Death Mountain. But you need the king's permission to actually go up this mountain. Well, we don't have the king's permission, but we do have Princess Zelda's, and I think that's gonna be good enough. So yeah, this is Kakariko. There's some things we can do here, but I think during the day... oh, stop. Oh, I accidentally played the first note to the Kakariko Village theme. I don't know whether it's possible to play a lot of the songs in this game from there, but I don't know. Dude, I can go on and on about this game, but we just have to keep playing. What would Saria say if we told her we're going to save Hyrule? Is that it? Is that all you wanted to say? Okay. Over here,
I think, is the Kakariko Village Graveyard. That's another place we're gonna come back to. But, wait a minute. Is this the windmill? I guess we can go and talk to this. Apparently the game doesn't know we're inside a windmill. That's cool. But this is another famous Zelda song. Go around and around and around. What fun. I'm so happy. I'm a music man who loves to go around and around. Go around and around. I'm trying to come up with a musical theme inspired by this windmill, going around and around and around. So, I guess now's a good time to bring up that a lot of songs in this game are made with the base of like the same 6 or so notes. And the guy who composed the music for this game, Koji Kondo, who also wrote the music for a lot of Zelda and Mario games, he said that this was like a really challenging soundtrack to work on because a lot of the games had to work around the 6 notes that are on your ocarina. And he said it was really challenging to try to make unique songs that sounded good and that also fit the theme while also being in that limited a range. And it really shows like the creativity that went into the sound design of this game.
The road is closed beyond this point. Can't you read the sign over there? Eh? Oh, I see. You're just a kid and you can't read yet. Ha 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 ha.
What a jerk. Death Mountain. No passage without a royal decree. Okay, pal. Okay, pal. I see. You're obviously just one of those losers who's not gonna do anything unless I just prove my worth to you.
Oh, is this? This is surely Princess Zelda's handwriting. Oh, let's see here. Okay. This is Link. He is under my orders to save Hyrule. What kind of funny game has our princess come up with now? Find out next time on an exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z. Okay, alright. You can go now. Just be careful, Mr. Hero.
You can tell this is a game for kids because of how the adults are all just jerks.
By the way, Mr. Hero, if you're gonna climb Death Mountain, you should equip a proper shield. It is an active volcano after all. If you go back to Hyrule Castle Town Market, you should check out the bazaar. They sell the shield you need there. Tell them I sent you and they should give you a special discount. If you think you're good enough to go already, don't worry about it. Now, I'd like to ask a favor of you. No, I don't expect you to do it just because of the great tip I just gave you. I'm just asking. Have you been to the Happy Mask shop that just opened in Hyrule Castle Town Market? Everyone is talking about it. My little boy pesters me for a popular mask, but I don't have time to go there. So, could you go and get a mask for me the next time you're in the market? If you don't feel like it, that's okay, but, well, I have no choice. This is my job.
Way to make me feel bad for you after you just acted like a jerk to me. Okay, whatever. I think in his own little world, he's just trying to, you know, he's trying to be playful with us. He's trying to be like, okay, Mr. Hero. You know, I feel like he's actually being benevolent. But I don't know. We don't have to hang on to Princess Zelda's letter anymore. In fact, it's kind of useless at this point. Sure, I'll accidentally save. Alright. So, back to Hyrule Castle we go. I don't know. I think rolling forward is one of the faster ways to get around Hyrule. Oh, I hope we can make it before the gate closes. Please, please, the gate will close at dark, so I really hope we made it in time. Okay, good. So yeah, because rolling is in my opinion, a faster way of getting around than just walking. I don't know, there's like this big meme where Link just rolls around everywhere he goes, because the player really does roll around everywhere they go if they want to go somewhere quickly. So like, I don't know, it's weird to imagine somebody doing that in real life, unless they just learned how to do like a parkour roll. I mean, that makes sense. ₹80. Death Mountain Gate.
Well, I have to give you a good deal then.
You got a Hylian shield. Switch to the subscreen, select this shield, then equip it with A. Will that actually cost us 80? No, it costs us 40. That's a pretty huge discount. So, don't buy that shield until later. Like the guy said though, but I was too lazy to sort of note it, this shield is big for us. So if we try to press the shield button, we'll just sort of cover our back. And that's it. But let's get out of here. I don't know if it's too late to try to go to Death Mountain or whatever. I don't know. If the worst comes to the worst, and we can't go there yet, we can always just go to Lon Lon Ranch, because I think there's something we can do there now, but I'm not too sure. Okay, it seems like we made it to Hyrule Castle Town just in time, though. Because remember how time freezes, and yeah. Okay, so this sort of helps explain how things are different at night, too. So you see that guy was all, like, prancing around earlier, and now... Whoa, now he's like this really skinny guy? What's up with you? Okay, don't... talk to me, buddy.
People are disgusting. My own father and mother are disgusting. You must be disgusting too.
What a bright and cheery guy. Anyway. So yeah, we're making it through the town at night. While everyone's sleeping, we're off adventuring. Typical Link stuff. Is this the first Zelda game with a day-night cycle? Besides for Link to the Past opening cutscene, but I don't really think of that as a day-night cycle. This is Death Mountain Trail. And, it's kind of interesting because, like, in the first Zelda game, Death Mountain was supposed to be, like, this really formidable place that, like, only the best of the best could get to. But we're like, in this game, we're a literal child, and this is one of the first places we go. So, yeah. I'm not gonna go into it right now, but something must happen in between this game and the first one, so that, this becomes a lot more formidable of a place. I don't know. I'll let you guys who haven't read the Hyrule Historia, which is basically like the big book of Zelda lore. I'm basically done for. Let's equip my other shield. And then let's actually use that shield. Okay, it asks you if you want to save. That's good. Yeah, I'm gonna continue playing. So that's our first game over. Oh well. Would this be a good time to get into alternate timelines? I don't know. We'll probably get game over again. Later on in the game. Plus, I think it's a little bit more fitting to talk about it later on. Uh-oh. because I think that involves a couple spoilers, or the alternate timelines involve some spoilers for this game, so I'm not gonna discuss it. Come on. Okay, good. What does Navi want to say?
What would Saria say?
I know, it's crazy, right? We're going off to save Hyrule.
I think I now realize why people think Navi's annoying. It's all coming back to me now. Like I said, I did play through most of this game. This is Dodongo's Cavern. Don't enter without permission. Usually in Zelda games, a big sign saying don't do this is basically like a saying like, you should do this as soon as humanly possible.
I'm one of the Gorons, the stone-eating people who live on Death Mountain. Look at that huge boulder over there. It blocks the entrance to the Dodongo's Cavern, which was once a very important place for us Gorons. But one day, many Dodongos suddenly appeared inside the cavern. It became a very dangerous place. On top of that, a Gerudo in black armor uses magic to seal the entrance with that boulder. If you want to hear more Goron gossip, head up to our city. There's tons of gossipers in the city. Goron City is just a little way up the trail. It won't be much longer to get there, even on foot.
So, Goron City is a lot easier to get to than in Breath of the Wild, which is really nice. Because in Breath of the Wild, basically, it was like too hot for you to really stand there unless you had special clothing that you could only really get in Goron City, or if you made a potion that was pretty hard to make, admittedly. Can this guy talk to me?
They say that a beautiful fairy lives on top of Death Mountain. Don't you want to see her?
The fairies in this game are kind of sus. Not gonna sugarcoat it. They're... I don't know. Dude, no running in the halls, my guy. Good grief. Ouch. I'm not sure why there's this ring of rocks here. I'm pretty sure this will have some significance later on in the game, but I don't know what that is. I forget. This is the land of the Gorons, Goron City. Okay. Okay. So there's more Gorons rolling around at the speed of sound. But we're really meant to go down here, I think.
Big Brother has shut himself in his room, saying, I will wait in here for the royal family's messenger.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I forgot something that we need to do, but it doesn't really matter right now. Left, up, right, left, up, right. Okay. That's how you do it. I wonder how you review songs. Cause, like, I'm gonna forget this by tomorrow. Probably. Wait a minute. Okay. Wait a minute. Where's my songs? I'm pretty sure there's a... Oh, here it is. Zelda's Lullaby. Okay, so it tells you how to do it. Sure, I'll save. Why not? So, yeah, by playing Zelda's song, you're able to open the door because it reveals that you're a part of the royal family of Hyrule. Or, you're in the know, basically.
What the heck? Who are you?
Please don't pay me $1 for... charge me $1 for saying heck on camera, Mom. Love you.
When I heard the song of the royal family, I expected their messenger had arrived, but you're just a kid. Is Darunia, the big boss of the Gorons, really lost so much status to be treated like this by his sworn brother, the king?
So this guy's name is Darunia, and if you remember from Breath of the Wild, there's another Goron, whose name is Daruk, and I can't remember what his divine beast is called, but Daruk is meant to be a sort of nod to Darunia, who's this character here. He's the big boss of the Gorons. He's the chief of the Gorons in this game.
Now I'm really angry. Get out of my face, now!
Are you asking me why I'm in such a bad mood right now? Actually, to finish off what I was saying earlier, a lot of the characters in Breath of the Wild, or a lot of the things in Breath of the Wild, their names are based off of things from this game. So, pay attention to that and see if you can find any names that are similar to names in Breath of the Wild. Are you asking why I'm in such a bad mood right now? Oh, you don't ask those kinds of questions.
Ancient creatures have infested the Dodongo's cavern. We've had a poor harvest of our special crop, bomb flowers. Starvation and hunger because of the rock shortage. But this is a Goron problem. We don't need any help from strangers.
Well, we can break his pots. Maybe that'd make him feel better. Makes me feel better. There we go. So we was talking about bomb flowers earlier. But we actually need to do something. We need to leave this place. Unfortunately. I biffed it real bad. I forgot something real important. Wait a minute. No, we only have one song. Basically, we're going to need another song to get that big Goron to cooperate with us. So time to do some backtracking. But that's okay. 'Cause... Oh, wait. Can we actually throw this bomb down and break the rock? No, we can't. We can't pick up bombs yet. I guess, spoiler alert, you can pick up bombs later in the game. And I'm sure I've just ruined the entire game experience for someone. Gonna watch out for old, Sonic over here. Dang, this game does a really good job of making you, like, actually feel tired when it turns night. That or I'm just really tired. Which isn't good, because it's New Year's Eve, and I'm gonna be staying up late tonight. Uh-oh. I don't know, there's just something about the passage of time in this game that makes me feel like... Boy. You know, like, it makes me feel like it's late out. Even though it's... Well, at the time of recording this, it is 6 o'clock p.m. where I live. And I have not had dinner. Really? You're gonna hit everything but the gold Skulltula? Okay. There's the gold Skulltula. We got the token. Good job, Link. We gotta go... I guess we can make a quick detour, just because it's nighttime now. I hope we aren't too late, because we technically have everything we need to do a little, side adventure thing. So what we gotta do is we gotta go to the graveyard at night. Oh boy. There's the old graveyard keeper, Dompe. He's pretty creepy. We're not gonna talk to Dompe. Well, actually, yeah, we will. Just so that you guys can get the full, the experience. Come on. Let me get in front of him before it turns day.
Hey kid, don't mess around with the graves. I'm Dompe, the gravekeeper. My face may be scary, but I'm not a bad guy. Let me give you an advertisement for my side business. Dompe the Gravekeeper's heart-pounding grave-digging tour. What's gonna come out? What's gonna come out? When I start digging, we'll find out.
You want me to dig here? Sure. Why not? You have a chance of getting a heart container from that, or like a piece of heart, which is an important collectible in these games. So this is important. This is the royal family grave. And if we play the Zelda's Lullaby, I think something interesting happens. I love that camera work. With the zoom in on Link's face. I mean, I'm sorry, Dompe, you told us not to mess with the graves, but there's a Triforce on the ground, and whenever there's a Triforce on the ground, that means you gotta play the Song of Time. I didn't mean to make the tombstone blow up, I didn't know what would happen. So, this is the royal family's tomb, which means we just blew up the royal family's gravestone. But it's okay, because we're on an adventure. And I love how Link sort of shivers, because it's cold, and it's creepy in here. Because you think everything's dead in here. But nope. I mean, there are bats, but... yeah, there's bats. Please lock onto something. Uh-oh. Hopefully I can aim. It's hard to hit these bats, because they're moving. There we go. Yeah, even with the auto-aim with Navi, it's hard to hit some of these bats. Where are these guys? Okay, cool. Kill you. Is that everyone? Oh, I forgot how creepy the music was down here. Wait. Did we not get this yet? Is it... Strong iron bars are blocking the door. You can't open them with your hands. I thought that if you took care of all the bats that, no, stop, Link. If you take care of all the bats, I thought the way opened up. Oh, there's a bat over there. Stupid bat. Tricks are for kids. Dang it, that would have been funny if I'd hit it right then. Whatever. Just hit the thing! Oh my goodness, my kingdom for like an aiming reticle. Oh my goodness. There we go, finally! Good grief. It's hard to be entertaining when you're just trying to sit there and really concentrate and then just miss over and over again. But okay, we did it. We've unlocked the door. If you thought the previous room was creepy, you ain't seen the half of it. Meet every Zelda fan's worst nightmare, except for one other thing in this game, the Redeads. And Redeads are creepy because they'll freeze you in place and then move towards you. And if they hang on to you, you do not want them to hang on to you. As a matter of fact, I might... Sure, let's make a save state in case they kill me, because that would just stink. These guys are very powerful. They can kill you pretty easily because of their thing, like where they freeze you in place when you're trying to run away or attack. But if they catch you, they'll latch onto you and you can't let go, so you have to basically just squirm out, and it is creepy. And they moan and stuff, and It's just, no, I would never want to do anything like that. So, you can see on the thing, there's a little marking. Oh, also the water hurts me. Check. This poem is dedicated to the memory of the dearly departed members of the royal family. A rising sun will eventually set. A newborn's life will fade. From sun to moon, moon to sun, give peaceful rest to the living dead. This is an interesting poem, huh? Something is inscribed on the tombstone. It's the secret melody of the Composer Brothers. So, right, down, up, right, down, up. Right, down, up, right, down, up. And we just learned the Sun Song. And what the Sun Song can do is it changes day to night, night to day, just like it said in the poem, and it will also freeze the redeads in place, which is great. And I never use it for that, because to me it's easier to just run past them, or try to. Restless souls wander where they don't belong. Bring them calm with the Sun Song. Speaking of wandering where they don't belong, dude, these guys are creepy. They're never not gonna be creepy. No, I messed it up. How do you do it? I forget. This is a bad time to forget. How do you do it? Sun Song, Sun Song, Sun Song. Right, down, up. Right, down, up. Okay. Okay. Right, down, up. Right, down, up. Right, down, up. Right, down, up. Yay. We did it. Good job. Oh! But yeah, they're white, so they're frozen in place now. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out! Get out! Oh my goodness, dude. Those guys are creepy, and they're big, and they're so imposing. But unfortunately, that's not the last we're going to see of them. I wish it were. Trust me. But it's not. I believe there's a few more graves we can, that have secret passages, but hopefully they don't have any redeads. This one, don't cause trouble, I'll tell Dompe. Okay, so apparently we can only open them at night, because that's what's creepy. So that kid really likes Dompe for some reason, and he just wants to imitate him in every way possible, so he lumbers around the graveyard during the day, because little kids aren't allowed in the graveyard at night. Can't imagine why. Not like there's anything dangerous in there. But that's not the song we needed to learn. That's just something I decided to do because it'll actually save us a lot of time, waiting for day-night cycles, and it will allow us to, it was just something I could do along the way. Which makes sense, right? Because you can only access that at night when you're at the Kakariko Village graveyard. So I'm just like, you know what? It's night. I'm almost there anyway. Let's just do it. Hopefully, I forget where Kakariko Village is. Good times. This is another fast way of climbing up hills in Hyrule Field, is by jumping sideways. Just because Link does his side hops really fast. But one other thing in this game is that the fastest way, speedrunners have determined, the fastest way to travel across is by turning around and walking backwards, because somehow Link's walking backward speed is faster than his walking forward speed. Don't ask me what design decisions led into that decision, but you know, we're here for it. That is a big old monster that I'm not capable of taking out yet, so I'm just gonna run past him, or roll past him. Good grief, is he still following me? Hope not. Okay. Where is Saria? I think Saria's in the Lost Woods. Oh no! I realized what we could have done. That would have been a massive shortcut. Whatever. There's a secret passage from Goron City to the Lost Woods, and I think that was the route they intended us to take back here, since to be honest that's way more clear than what I'm gonna do. But yeah, this is the Lost Woods. So you hear the music, right? If you go the wrong way in the Lost Woods, you end up back at the beginning, or back outside it. So apparently Link's immune to actually being lost in the Lost Woods, which is pretty great. So the key to getting around in the Lost Woods is by going up to the entrance, and when you hear the music get louder, that's when you know that's the right way to go. Hey, over here, Hoot. Link, good to see you again. Listen to this, Hoot. After going through the Lost Woods, you will come upon the Sacred Forest Meadow. That is a sacred place where few people have ever walked. Shh, what's that? I can hear a mysterious tune. You should listen for that tune too, hoo. You want to hear what I said again? No, he did it again. If you are courageous, you will make it through the forest just fine. Just follow your ears and listen to the sounds coming from the forest. Hoot. So this is a way we can go. I think this is also a place we can go. I'm the biggest moron who ever lived, dude. There's bomb flowers right there. Just for us. If we blow up these rocks with these bomb flowers, this route will open up to the Lost Woods. I'm not sure if we can blow that up yet. I don't know. We weren't able to pick up the bombs, but I don't know. Okay, this is the way we go forward. This is actually an entrance to another place in Hyrule, which is Lake Hylia. But we don't want to go there yet. We're after a different place. No. Okay, through here. I think it's to our left. The surround sound... is there surround sound in this game? If so, that's sick! Like, I'm wearing headphones, and I'm able to hear it, like, based on which side I'm in, or, like, which side it's coming from. That's cool! That's really cool, actually. Uh-oh, that's a wolf. What are these enemies called even? Equip my sword, please, Link. Oh. What are these guys called? Wolfos. Draw it close to you and watch its attack carefully. Attack it when it drops its guard. Dang, these guys can backflip out of the way. So yeah, you just basically have to block an attack with your shield and then counterattack. Wow, this camera movement. Okay, there we go. We got him. Got him, boys. Ouch. I like how it actually shows you a map in the mini-map to the bottom right. Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure there's a boulder in this area. Uh-oh. Deku scrub. Is there a boulder in this area? I'm pretty sure there is one.
That makes me nervous. Got him. Okay, I'm scared. I'm officially scared. Wait, what? Where's it coming from? Where's it coming? Ah! No, 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 no. Oh, no. No, no, no. Oh, you have to stand back for these guys, yeah, because they don't... They're like the Mets from Mega Man, or the Metals from Mega Man, to where, like, they're too scared to, like, pop out, usually, if you try to get within, like, hitting distance. Oh, wait, is there something up here? There's something up here. We can do that on our way out, though. What we want is up here. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Please get him. Thank you. Good grief, finally we get him. Thank you. Good grief. Okay, cool. Now there's nothing standing between us and Saria, who is up here. We're gonna learn a song from her now. So there's Saria on another ocarina, which is interesting. What's up?
I've been waiting for you, Link. This is the Sacred Forest Meadow. It is my secret place. I feel this place will be very important for both of us someday. That's what I feel.
That's kind of sus, but okay.
If you play the ocarina here, you can talk with the spirits in the forest. Would you like to play the ocarina with me?
Don't do it.
I like how that's the option for no.
Okay, try to follow along with the melody I play. Are you ready?
Down, right, left, down, right, left. So yeah, this uses the same, like, 5 or so notes for every ocarina song in this game, which is really impressive. Great, great. Please don't forget this song. Do you promise? I'm probably gonna forget it, to be honest. When you want to hear my voice, play Saria's song, and you can talk with me anytime. So, we just learned another song, Saria's song, which is really cool. We've learned Saria's song. That's what I just said. And apparently this is the Lost Woods theme as well. So, this is another one of the really famous Zelda songs, by the way, in case you don't already know. Pretty much every song from this game is like either is iconic or like became iconic from this game. Just like the fairy fountain theme. I wish I had a bottle. If you have a bottle, use it here and you can catch a fairy, because the fairies, they can heal you if you use them before you get game over. But if you like fall in battle, they'll like restore your health and give you like 6 or so full hearts. So it's basically like a free revive, or like yeah, it's basically a free revive, which is really cool. So we're just gonna roll on out of here in the most literal sense ever. Woohoo! Did you learn an ocarina song from Saria?
That melody seems to have some mysterious power. There may be some other mysterious songs like this that you can learn in Hyrule. If you hold the Ocarina with C, where a melody is necessary, a musical staff will appear. I recommend that you play a song you know. I also suggest that you play even when a score is not displayed, just like this. Hoo hoo, hoo toot toot. You want to hear what I said again? No! Melodies you have learned will be recorded in the quest status subscreen. You should memorize those melodies.
Which is good, because I was thinking for a minute there, before I played this game a little bit, before, just for this Let's Play, I was worried that I would have to write down every song I encountered on a piece of paper, and then I would have to be all concerned about not losing the paper and whatever, which is what games like this used to do. The first Zelda had you write down passwords whenever you got a game over, so that you could get back just to where you were, which is pretty annoying. So it's good that they've learned from that and that we don't have to write stuff down anymore, because that's frustrating. I remember Super Paper Mario had you do that a couple times. That was also really annoying. Okay. So, we're going to Death Mountain again. Let's walk backwards. Show all what that's capable of. Okay, we're nearing the river. So now we're gonna have to move the camera here. Because I don't... Wait, where am I? Where's Death Mountain? Yoo-hoo. Death Mountain. There. It's over there. Darcy blows. Quickly. Quickly. Before it's too late. Well, actually, I don't think there's a real time limit on when... Never mind. You know, I just have to make everything exciting. So it's sorta dusk. Sorta. So, yeah, let's just go up to Death Mountain. Did I really just run off the ledge? Okay, whatever. Did I really just fail to run back onto the... Okay, whatever. Keep your eyes on the game. Sorry, I'm trying to look at chat and stuff while I can... If this is Navi telling me how excited Saria will be... Okay, Impa said the spiritual stone of fire is somewhere on Death Mountain. She sure did. At least it wasn't...
Gosh, imagine how excited Saria's gonna be when she realizes that we're off to save Hyrule.
I know she'll be excited. I can only imagine how excited Saria's gonna be. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, by the way, these guys are called Tektites, I'm pretty sure. Uh-oh. Run away! I don't have time to fight these guys. Oh, snap, but they certainly have time to fight me. Isn't that always how it is? I don't know. Apparently this roll forward is supposed to be an attack, but I don't know. I don't know if this damages any enemy at all. Every time I try to do it, I always just end up taking damage. Follow the cliff trail along the edge of the Goron City and you'll... Yeah. Uh-oh. Not Sonic, not Sonic, not Sonic. I'm calling that Goron guy Sonic, by the way. That's his new name now. And we won't call him anything else. Now here's where I'm gonna end up being very disappointed in myself if this ends up being the case. Wherever the entrance to the... Oh, wow. Don't fall. Do not fall. Dude. Oh my goodness, I thought I was gonna fall for sure. Hey, it's dangerous for a little kid like you to come out here. You might fall down. No kidding! If I'm not mistaken, you came here to eat the redstone. Well, too bad. It's not here. But that's not why you're here.
You're looking for a spiritual stone? You must mean that delicious looking red stone that was once displayed here. I was so hungry that I thought it would be okay just to give it one tiny little lick. So I snuck out here, but it was already gone. I think Big Brother took it away. He always says that everyone is after that red stone. I just said it like it was one word. Sorry, Minecraft viewers. My brother shut himself up in his room saying, I will wait here for the royal family's messenger. That's nice of him. Too bad he won't let us talk to him. Okay, whatever. I'm done with that pathway for now. I'm officially given up for the next 17 seconds. Okay, so he's mad and he won't talk to us until we play Saria's song. Let's see. How does Saria's song go? Down, right, left, down, right, left. Okay. No. No. We don't want to shoot him in the belly button. Down, right, left, down, right, left. This stick is really hard to do these buttons with, I'm sorry. This is getting real slow.
You want to talk to Saria, right?
No.
Really? Then do you want to talk to me?
No. I want to cheer this guy up. This is a Goron problem. We don't need to talk to strangers. Wait till I bust out my magic flute. Of course. Okay. Here we go. We're a magical boy playing a magical song. This moment's just so iconic. Look at him just dancing. I was tempted to record something of like a video of me dancing to this song actually to promote the Let's Play. I might actually do that. I don't know. I feel like that would make for a funny YouTube video at least. Hey, what a nice tune. Just like that, my depression is all gone. Something just came over me. Suddenly I wanted to dance like crazy. I know that feeling. You don't need to know that I danced to Shake It Off by Taylor Swift. That's not important. I am Darunia. I'm the big boss of the Gorons. Was there something you wanted to ask me about? What? You want the Spiritual Stone of Fire too? The Spiritual Stone of Fire, also known as the Goron's Ruby, is our race's hidden treasure. But hold on, I'm not gonna give it to you that easily. If you want it so badly, why don't you go destroy the monsters inside of Dodongo's cavern and prove you're a real man? Everyone's obsessed with thinking I'm a real man. This is... I was gonna joke and say it's just like mom, but I don't know. I feel like I need to stop making like jokes about my mom that aren't even true. I mean, I guess that's why it's a joke, but still. That way, everyone will be happy again. If you do it, I will give you anything you want, even the spiritual stone. I have something for you. I'm not really giving you this in return or anything, but take it anyway. If you wear this, even a little fella like you can pick up a bomb flower with using A. Okay, so now I know that, or now that I'm reasonably confident that we weren't supposed to enter the Lost Woods from Goron City, which in a sense is kind of good, but in another sense I'm just like, why would they have me travel all that way? It's kind of frustrating. Okay. We might want to hang on to this just in case it's something from the wall.
or the bomb we're trying to defuse is something on the wall. Well, actually, we could hit it with our sword and it'll go off, but I don't know. I didn't feel like taking needless damage today, if that makes sense. Oh shoot. We have to cross this stinking bridge. Okay. Okay. Oh. Dude. Okay, thank goodness for, like, Navi's Z targeting. Good grief. Good grief, dude. This is so... Dude, it's so hard to walk in a straight line in video games. I know that sounds like something, like, really dumb and unusual to say, but, like, look at this, dude. This is crazy. Oh my goodness. I thought we were about to just leap off that rope. Okay. Is this the secret exit out of here? I literally can't tell. Whatever. Somewhere around here is a secret exit. No. Dude. That's not cool. None of this is cool. It has a weird marking in the side of the wall. I don't even know where that came from. You can blow these rocks up once you have bombs, but like, good grief. Actually, okay. Whatever. Actually. Oh no, dude. Okay. Okay, so we can't attack it with our sword. We can't attack... Can we attack it with these? No, we can't. We legit could not unlock this path until we got these wrist bracelets. I'll admit, I'm pretty grateful for that, because I would have been very frustrated with myself if I was able to do that the entire time and just didn't. I'll admit that that would have me peeved. Okay. Time to get out of here. It's been fun. It's been real. But we need to get the Goron's ruby back from the Dongo's cavern. We gotta save the Gorons, y'all. Wait, is it dark outside? Is that why? Oh, it's all dark out. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. So we can use this bomb. If you remember, there was a rock down here that we're trying to blow up. Oh, it's more over there. Okay. That might be why they have these gates here. Just yeet it. Just yeet it. Just yeet it. Oh no. Oh no, I'm dead. Wow, the plant timer, the bomb timer on these plants are really merciful. Okay. Hopefully that blows it up. Got him. Okay, if I can backflip off of here, that'd be great. Oh, let's go. Oh, I could have backflipped and got the piece of heart. Whatever. Oh, wait, that's actually not how you're supposed to do it. I remember. Okay. So this is the Dongo's cavern that we're in right now. It's all sealed off. We're not supposed to go there unless, you know, we're an adequate enough gamer. But nobody's a more adequate gamer than we are. So, you know, we can do this. Okay. It looks like there are many lava pits around here, so watch your step. I've been recording for 2.5 hours. I think this might actually be where we stop for the day. It's been real though. Can I save state anywhere? Yes, I can. Okay. So, next time on The Legend of Zelda, or I guess we should recap what we've done first. So, today on The Legend of Zelda, we started out our brand new adventure. We are Link, and we're accompanied by our fairy Navi, and we're off on an adventure by Princess Zelda to help get the 3 spiritual stones which we need so that we can beat Ganondorf to getting the Triforce. We already have the green emerald, the Kokiri's emerald, I think it's called. And now we are on the hunt for the Goron's ruby, which Darunia has, and he will give to us after we clear out Dodongo's cavern, which has also been sealed off by Ganondorf. So yeah, next time we'll do Dodongo's cavern and see what's up next. But yeah, until then, all right, I'll see you later. Bye.